Check, check. Check.
morning, ladies and gentlemen. We extend a warm welcome to all our esteemed guests who have gathered here today for this momentous occasion. We kindly request all invited dignitaries and guests to take their seats in the auditorium.
Graduating students, today marks the culmination of your academic journey, a day of achievement and new beginnings. We request all convocating students to enter the auditorium and proceed to their designated seats with the assistance of our volunteers. Every great institution begins with a vision. And for design education in India, that vision was meticulously studied and documented long before the first design school was established. Design education in India was not established by chance. It was a carefully considered response to an urgent need. The Eames report of 1958, commissioned by the Government of India, was a landmark study that laid the foundation for India's first design institution. Charles and Ray Eames were tasked with investigating how design could aid small industries and counteract the declining quality of consumer goods. The study called for a multidisciplinary institute that combined engineering, architecture, and sociology to address real-world challenges. It highlighted India's rich craft traditions, the need for everyday innovation, and the importance of designing for India's unique needs, rather than borrowing from the West. This led to the establishment of NID Ahmedabad, envisioned as a center for excellence and industrial collaboration. The Eameses emphasized that design must be culturally rooted yet forward-thinking, an idea that continues to shape India's design landscape even today. Most are settled. Take a minute more.
Requesting everyone to kindly settle down in their seats. We now invite our esteemed faculty members, the pillars of this institution, to take their positions on the dais. Your unwavering dedication and mentorship have guided these students to this proud moment. Design has always been central to India's industrial growth, and the establishment of multiple NIDs was a strategic move under the National Design Policy 2007 to ensure regional accessibility, cultural integration, and industry collaboration. The policy emphasizes spreading quality design education to nurture local talent, empower traditional industries, and enhance global competitiveness. 4 new NIDs were planned to expand India's design footprint beyond Ahmedabad, making design education more accessible while ensuring that regional industries and crafts receive tailored design interventions. The government also prioritized industry collaboration, ensuring that graduates contribute directly to India's growth, from handicrafts to technology-driven innovation. This expansion aligns with the vision of making Designed in India a globally benchmark for quality and creativity, reinforcing India's role in design-led economic transformation. Through these new NIDs, India aims to cultivate a new generation of designers, thinkers, and problem solvers who will drive the country's innovation ecosystem forward.
The theme of today's convocation, Embrace, Engage, and Emerge, draws a meaningful parallel between NID Andhra Pradesh community and the indigenous Koya tribe of Andhra Pradesh. Known for their rich cultural heritage and strong communal bonds, the Koya are embracing sustainability by replacing traditional bison horn flutes with eco-friendly palm leaf alternatives. Inspired by their values, the Convocation logo symbolizes unity and transformation. The form of 2 hands holding each other reflects the Koya's traditional embrace, one hand on the shoulder and the other on the waist, representing connection, support, and shared growth. As we celebrate this occasion, we honor our collective journey of embracing change, engaging with the world, and emerging as distinct creative individuals. As a mark of respect, may I request everyone in the auditorium to kindly rise for our chief guests. We are honored to have the distinguished chairperson of the Governing Council, Dr. Sandhya Buller, members of the Governing Council, and our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Darli Koshi, with us here today. We now request the Director, Dr. Bhaumik Nagar, members of the Governing Council, and our Chief Guest to kindly enter the dais and take their respective seats. Thank you, everyone. You may now take your seats.
To mark the beginning of this auspicious occasion, we now invite the Director of NID AP, Dr. Bhaumik Nagar, to accompany the Chairperson, Governing Council, and our esteemed Chief Guest for the ceremonial lighting of the Convocation lamp. This symbolizes the dispelling of darkness and the enlightenment that education brings to our lives. To mark the beginning of this auspicious occasion, we now invite Ima on stage for the invocation.
या कुन्देन्दु तुषारहारधवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्करप्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा शुक्लां ब्रह्मविचारसारपरमाम् आद्यां जगद्वापिनीं वीणापुस्तकधारिणीमभयदां जाड्यान्धकारापहा हस्ते स्फाटिकमालिकां विदधतीं पद्मासने संस्थितां वन्दे तं परमेश्वरीं भगवतीं बुद्धिप्रदां शारदाम्.
We would now like to invite our esteemed director, sir, to address the guests and graduating students. Dr. Bhaumik is a distinguished design professional and academician with over 30 years of experience in new media, user experience, and systems development. As the director of NID and Andhra Pradesh, he is shaping the next generation of designers, building on his tenure as principal faculty at NID Ahmedabad. His expertise spans large-scale projects integrating design and technology, including the Integrated Command and Control Center for Smart Cities and UI/UX solutions for industry leaders like TCS and Mahindra. An internationally certified expert in IT governance and enterprise architecture, Dr. Bhaumik's strategic vision continues to drive innovation in design and technology. Sir, the stage is yours.
Good morning and welcome to all of you. Dear graduating batches of 2016 to 2020, proud parents of graduating students, our convocation chief guest, respected Dr. Darli Koshi, respected Chairperson Governing Council, Dr. Sandhya Buller, members of Governing Council and Senate, faculty colleagues, staff members, friends, invited guests, press and media. Today we gather to celebrate your remarkable journey of creativity, innovation, and relentless pursuit of excellence, and it makes a significant milestone in your life. As you stand on the threshold of new beginning, it is my great honor and privilege to stand before you as the director of this institute and address you on this momentous occasion and share some thoughts that will inspire and guide you in your professional career. First and foremost, congratulations to each one of our graduates. Your dedication, creativity, and hard work have brought you to this point, and you deserve every bit of the recognition and applause you are receiving today. Dear graduates, your parents and family should also receive equal recognition and a big round of applause. I would request all the graduates to stand and clap for your parents and family. Thank you. As you step into the world of design, remember that your work has the power to shape the society and transform lives. At the National Institute of Design, we always believed that design is not just an end product, but a process of thinking and an attitude. Design is about empathy, understanding the needs of the people, and crafting solutions to enhance their experiences. Embrace curiosity, question the status quo, and always strive to create meaningful and impactful designs. Remember that the failure is not the opposite of success, but a part of the journey. Learn from your mistakes, iterate, and persist. Believe in yourself, dream big, and never stop learning. The world of design is ever evolving, and staying curious and adaptable will be your greatest assets. Your journey as a designer has just begun, and the possibilities are endless. As designer, you possess the incredible power to shape the world around you. Embrace this power with responsibility and empathy. Remember, design is not just about aesthetic, it's about solving problems, improving lives, and creating meaningful experiences. Design is the silent ambassador of your brand. Today, I'm proud to share some of the significant initiatives our institute has taken in last couple of months to strengthen the design education quality in our institute and started offering various services in our institute. We have started design consultancy services to provide real-world solutions to government sector and industries, allowing our faculty members and students to gain practical exposure and experience. Outreach program intends to engage with local community, mainly focusing on craft clusters to promote design education and address societal needs. Industry programs and projects plans to offer design sensitization workshop to industries with hands-on experience. And we also plan to offer workshops on design thinking, design management, and other areas related to design. And these initiatives are not just milestones for our institute, but stepping stone for you, our students. They open door to new opportunities, enabling you to work on real-world projects that challenge and improve your professional design skills. With this, I'm also pleased to share some of the key achievements of our students and faculty members at NID Andhra Pradesh. This highlights mainly the design projects, research, collaborations, and community impact. NID AP successfully designed trophies and certificates for the National Panchayat Awards 2023 for the Ministry of Panchayati Raj. This was presented by the Honorable President of India on April 17, 2023 at Vigyan Bhavan in New Delhi. This project reflects NID AP's commitment to national design excellence. I'm also proud to share that recently NID AP, NID Ahmedabad, and NID Bangalore together have worked on a successful collaborative project of designing an invitation package for Republic Day Home, President of India Rashtrapati Bhavan, showcasing the southern India's rich cultural heritage. The invitation package was designed by NID Bangalore. NID AP had contributed in designing the Etikopakka toys as souvenirs from the state of Andhra Pradesh and Pochampalli Ikkat fabrics as souvenirs from the state of Telangana. Our students have designed the convocation attire for AIMS Mangalgiri as a part of the classroom project. We also have designed eco-friendly products like bags, mats, mittens from discarded saris for Andhra Pradesh Handloom Weaver Cooperative Society. We have designed the Craft and Heritage Calendar. This is a recent project. We have designed the Craft and Heritage Calendar in collaboration with Lepakshi and EPCO to promote Andhra Pradesh cultural legacy. NID AP have recently designed a logo for the Integrated Tribal Development Agency inspired by Sri Alluru Sitarama Raju, symbolizing the bravery and empowerment. We are currently working on a proposal to support 40 villages in ASR Chintur district of Andhra Pradesh as a part of skill development and product innovation for bamboo clusters. We are also working on proposal to support women's self-help groups of Chintur district for machine stitching and train 500 women for livelihood. We are currently testing the silk thread of tussar silk weaving and design development for the weaver's skill enhancement to transition the craft into sustainable employment. This initiative will empower local artisans and promote economic sustainability. Our proposed Center for Indian Craft will be a hub for preserving India's cultural heritage through traditional craft and will focus on reviving eroding craftsmanships, knowledge exchange, and sustainability. NID AP's bi-monthly magazine Designer Vogue, launched by our students, highlights their academic work, course outcome, and creative explorations. Apart from this, NID AP students have won various awards in different categories. It is with profound sorrow and heartfelt grief that we announce the untimely passing of Advait, a remarkable student from 2021 batch of Industrial Design. Advait's exceptional talent and dedication were evident when he was shortlisted for the prestigious Taiwan International Student Design Award in 2023. Tragically, we lost Advait in March 2024, just before the announcement of this award in April 2024. Our thoughts and condolences are with his family during this incredibly difficult time. Let us remember Advait not only for his academic achievement, but also for the kindness, creativity, and passion he brought into our lives. Argunanshu Jana, 2020 batch Industrial Design graduate, was the winner of Best Student Design Award, IF Design Award 2023, and honorable mention for the Design Intelligence Award in 2023. Students of 2018 batch of Communication Design have won the Best Animated Music Video at ASIFA in 2023. Shrinkla Baranwal, a student of 2021 batch Communication Design, is the winner of TYD Design Challenge in Bengaluru. Our faculty Saurabh Sharma had published research on fart traditions of Rajasthan. Dr. Abhishek had published 3 research papers in Elsevier MDPI journal on virtual reality, Internet of Things, and AI-based learning. NID AP's graduation project and industry engagements are now meeting national and international standards. 90% of our 259 graduates had secured graduation projects in leading design studios, technology companies, and conservation organizations. Some of our top recruiters are Samsung R&D Studio, Ubisoft Pune, Book My Show, Thought Over Design, Snow Leopard Conservancy. NID AP graduates have also demonstrated their entrepreneurial spirit, and they have launched or joined startup like Girgit Studios, Sivom, and the Nectric to fuel the startup culture of our country. On this auspicious occasion, on the second convocation of NID AP, we are proud to launch a student portfolio website. I would request respected Dr. Dali Koshi to launch the NID AP portfolio website. Thank you, sir. Portfolio website portrays portfolios of NID AP graduates and students, which will enable them to connect closely with prospective employers and help our graduates and students to mark their impressions and impact on the industry. The portfolio website will eventually be integrated with a placement portal to streamline the campus placement and internship activities. We are also proud to launch the NID AP Young Designer websites portraying the graduation project of all our graduates. I would request respected Dr. Sandhya Buller, Chairperson Governing Council, to launch the Young Designer website. Thank you, ma'am. So Young Designer websites list the graduation project of all NID AP graduates with graduation project title, synopsis, and their guide details. The Young Designer website will serve as an excellent platform for our graduates to showcase the graduation project to potential employers, collaborators, and the design community. I'm also proud to announce that NID AP has decided to give NID AP official email ID like studentname@alumni.nid.ac.in to all the graduates for the lifetime. Now our graduates will carry this NID AP alumni ID with them and always be connected with their alma mater. We're also proud to launch the NID AP diary, notepad, and calendar designed by our student team. So, dear students and dear graduates, as you embark on your professional journey, remember that you are not just the graduates of NID Andhra Pradesh, you are the torch bearers of design excellence. Carry forward the legacy of creativity, innovation, and empathy. Stay true to your passion and let your design make a positive impact on the world. I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to all my faculty colleagues, admin, accounts for their unwavering support, and especially to the students of NID AP for their hard work and dedication in making this event a grand success. Without their support, this event would not have been possible. Congratulations again to the graduating batch of 2016 to 2020. May your future be as bright and inspiring as your time here at NID Andhra Pradesh. Thank you very much and Jai Hind.
I now invite the officiating activity chairperson for education, Dr. Amaltaz Khan, to initiate the proceedings of the convocation.
Respected Chairperson of the Governing Council, Dr. Sandhya Bullar ma'am, I request you to please declare the convocation open.
I declare the convocation for year 2025 open.
Thank you, madam. Moving forward, I request all the students to kindly rise for taking the oath.
I pledge that in my life, by word and deed, I will prove myself worthy of the graduation degree conferred upon me.
Please be seated. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. By the authority vested in me, I request the Governing Council Chairperson to confer a degree upon the graduating students. Madam.
By the powers conferred upon me, I hereby confer the degrees upon the graduating students of this institution.
Thank you, madam. I would like to now invite our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Darli Koshi, to please come forward and award the degrees to the student as I call their names. Starting with 2016 batch, Abha Meher. Arya Chatur More. Arvind Balaji. Arjun Jayesh Patel. Ayan Chaudhary. Mumuksha Ranjan. Saloni Sharma. Shatadru Mondal. Shreya Mahale. Shreya T.S. Ajay Fulchand Prasad. Anthony Vincent K. Devisha Gupta. Ishan Ramanathan. Ketan Suryavanshi. Ria Fidai. Saksham Mahajan. Sneha Swati. Sonam Kumari. Ashish Divya Prakash. Nirmala Arya. Srishti Shukla. Anagha Bhatt. Anushka Srishti Khalko. Devang Ashok Gohil. Kajol Devrukhkar. Kiran Dhanpal P. Parth Jhavar. Prachi Jain. Pratiksha. Saksham Singh. Sethuraman H. Shruti Jaykumar. Sweta Subhash Marathe. Vijaya Kant. Advait Bharat. Arhan Sarkar. Anandu T.S. Arpit Singh. Gauri Prasad. Janani Sridharan. ज्योतिर्मय बोराल. Karthik Jagan. Priyesha Aishwarya. Simran Prashant Bhosle. Saurav Guha. Arya S. Lal. Anant Krishnan B. Pranav Kumar. Shauryavardhan Singh. Ilamon Banrisa. Kshitij Kumar. Neha Priya P. Shivangi Saini. Shivani Verma. Sruchi Jaiswal. Pooja Jain. Adil Adnan. Anup AL. Anushri Agrawal. Atrey Gogoi. Avijit Vijay Arora. Bratadeep Sahu. Deepak Paul. Deepshika Kharat. Jalakshi Deepak Kumar. Karthik S. Lisa Lalnun Pui. Priyanka V. Priyashu Pramod Kumar. Rati Sule. Rohan P. Anil. Sachi Mahajan. Shivani Madhav Reke. Shruti Sudha Sahu. Tanmay Sanwal. Tanmay Pasupuleti. Shri Shriya KM. Adit Kaushik. Amal R. Vidyut. Ashwin Praveen. Isha Praveen Nadkarni. Johnny Thomas. Lakshman Prasad. Namrata Biswasi Samad. Pragya Goenka. Samiksha Jagbhiye. Shamant R. Shreyas Nitin Bal. Shrishti Tijaria. Shubham Santosh. Tejas Pawar. Siddharth P. Yash Senai. Aditi Soni. Kalyani A. Nair. Tanya T.S. Vaishak T.P. Adityan K. Aditi Vishal Bagal. Akash S. Aanchal Priyadarshini. Aryaman Kansal. Edwin Raju. Ishika Arora. Kevin Joy. Maria Serene Jacob. Mrinalini Behuria. Nimal Matthew. Nitya Sharma. Rahul Pal. Sahiti Kawali. Shashank Nag. Shruti Venkatachalam. Snigdha Nayak. Tejas Nerlekar. Vaishnav S. Varnika Kushwaha. Abhiram MK. Adityan Ravichandran. Anand Mohana Shashank. Ashwin Srinath Majli. Balakanika S. Vidisha Das. Golapalli Manjayan. Leah Alex. Nikita RC. Niranjan B. Prashant Swaroop. Devatarshini RV. Ramana Das. Rashi Malik. Shruti Verma. Vishal Yagya Saini. Anusha Ramaswamy. G. Harishankar. Mitali B. Ajit. Abhiranjit R. Akash Saji. Amaldev T.S. Gauri Srilendran. Rohit Raj. Megha Lara. Mehnaz Hussain. Nabil Nahian. Rishita Loitongbam. Ritika Verma. Sahil Ramteke. Saurav Singh. Shabir T. Santashri Nerlekar. Trivendra Dangi. Vaidehi. Vignesh Jarabala. Vijay S. Namdar. Yadu Krishna K.S. Ahona Mukherjee. Anaswara S. Aryan Thapalyal. Atul Krishna KV. Dhanush Mohan. Dvit Anant Kukuna. Govind Ramdas Ramkamal. Harinandan H. Nair. Harshal Ajay Mandhare. Indrajit Mohan K. Jasir Sabik P. Meera Kalyan Kumar Narayankar. Muhammad Farhan. Nishta Luhadia. Nusef N. Om Karla. Sai Gayatri Krishnan. Suhani Sharma. Vyom Vivek Malshe. Samriddhi Kabra. Alana Rajiv. Anamika. Anushka Sharad Somkuar. Nikita Vivek Kothadia. Ojaswini Kalbhor. Pankaj Arvind Kondewar. Sindhuja Surya Narayanan. Vaishali Kasi Bhatla. Chainika Nayak. Shrutika Ganesh Chilka. Tushar Sonkar. Harshal Jain. Rishiraj Ghosh. Thank you to the chief guest and ma'am. I will now announce the name of the students in absentia for degrees to be awarded. Goka Harikrishna, Kaushal Raghuraman, Nikunj Topno, Shruti Sinha, Shweta Bindu Alam, Soham Manchanda, Abhipray Chaurasya, Mayank Mishra, Adhav Rohan Rajiv, Senjuti Sangya, Shobit Katikia, Simran Kamboj, Tressa Joseph, Janvi Negi, Mona Lisa Panda, Purti Naveen Bapat, Sakshi Gehlot, Suniti Thakur, Swarnima Singh, Aisha Shahul, Mansi Singh, Mihika Pramanik, Yash Chauhan, Tejas C, Aditya Diwan, Kavya Krishnan, Manav Singla, Mona Lisa Rath, Radha Manoj Sonam, Sanjay T, Shriya Avade, Khushbu Yadav, Ravinshu Sagar, Ritika Panigrahi, Riya Goyal, Divya Devisha, Zina Salim, Nandana Ajit, Ayush Agrawal, Abid Hawa, Disha Agrawal, Rakesh Shavan Gargi, Nachiket Dinkar Ramteke, Chhatrapati Singh Semia, Twisha Vijay Halpati, Anant Singh, Kritika Kushwaha, Simran Kaur, Suhani, Akang Meren Iyer, Himanshu Sharma, Kirti Shah, Nandini Saiju, Subhashish Ravali Shriram, Devi Shri Rakshi, Gauri Vandana, Mayuri Patankar, Mimansa Arora, Sanjana Shri, Simeon Jeme, Abhay S. Manohar, Arjun P. Sanu, Oshin S.B., Rishita Baghel, Sahil Betigiri, Vivek Gautam, Aditi Shinde, Arunangshu Jana, Hana Najib. I now request the chairperson of the Governing Council to kindly sign the register for the academic year 2016 and 19, 2017 to 20, 2018 to 21, 2019 to 22, 2020 to 24, a total of 259 students for officially marking the conferment of degree for this convocation. I would like to make a small correction in the announcement. The student which we have lost last year, his name is Sabarish RS. So please excuse for that. Thank you.
Now, before inviting GC Chairperson Ma'am to address us, we'll have a small introduction. Dr. Sandhya Bhuller is an inspiring figure in India's policy landscape. She currently serves as the chairperson of the Governing Council of NID Andhra Pradesh and is the Joint Secretary at the Department of Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade, DPIIT, Ministry of Commerce and Industry for the Government of India. With a deep commitment to economic and cultural sustainability, she plays a pivotal role in advancing the One District, One Product initiative, a visionary program aimed at boosting local artisans and entrepreneurs by connecting traditional crafts and unique regional products to wider markets, both in India and abroad. Dr. Bhuller firmly believes in strengthening forward and backward linkages to enhance the reach and impact of indigenous products, aligning with India's goal of self-reliance and sustainable growth. Her efforts are crucial in preserving India's rich cultural heritage while making its craftsmanship globally competitive. With immense pride and gratitude, we now invite GC Chairperson Ma'am to address the gathering and share words of wisdom with our gathering students.
Thank you so much. Dr. Darli Kaushi, who is a very known figure in the field of design, Director NID Amravati, Dr. Nagar, faculty on the dais, above all, the graduates of all the past batches except one, the foundation batch, parents for whom it's a matter of great happiness, and the students of the current batch, and all the other guests who are present in today's event. Today, apart from a day of celebration, it's a day when you get to meet your friends. It's a day when you realize, if you have been working for past 4 years, that you've always been thinking that you have to work, but how much it matters when you are with friends in a college campus. So I can really appreciate this moment. And it was not only enjoyable for you when each of you were coming to the stage and we could hear the appreciation coming from the people over there, but enjoyable for us also. It's a matter of great happiness to have joined the convocation. For me also, actually, it's my first convocation. I've never attended a convocation of my own. So, always thought it as a formality, but it's a good thing to think, to connect, to share thoughts. How is it after getting out of the college, and even to give your views how the education and the college has to improve. So having an alumni setup is really important for any institute, not only that it forms an inspiring thing for the generation who is studying over here and looking at, the positions that you occupy, the career graph that you have. It's always nice for youngsters. The maximum inspiration that in one's lifetime one can have is during the time when one is either in school or in college. As one grows up and those responsibilities come back, so you have to keep on reminding yourself, that I have to go back to my old self, to prosper more, to become a better human being. So I was thinking, what will be the audience that is over here would like to listen from me. So my 2 words of wisdom will be that keep on learning. Do not leave that learning. Normally what happens is that when we leave our institute, so we get into a job, people who prosper in today's technological landscape, today's systems are changing at such a fast pace that you need to be very aware of the society that is around you. You need to keep on picking up new skills. You need to keep up picking up the communication skills, how you behave, how you talk. These things really, and I'm sure most of you would have realized by now that how much it matters, how you have dressed yourself when you go for an interview or when you go to work, how you behave with your colleagues, how much you learn, how much you are eager to get new responsibilities from these institutes. I found that a person who has these abilities succeeds wherever that person goes, be it in design or be it in any other field. And it's also today's area is also a time of multidisciplinary approach. You should know a little bit of all the disciplines, and you should have the ability to work with multiple disciplinary things, particularly being from the design field. So it was great knowing NID students. So I am a medical doctor. At that time, we used to say that, you know, people apply for 3 tests, and one is NID and a NIFT test. So then I had the opportunity, I'm from Gujarat cadre, 2003 batch. So I had the opportunity to know about NID Ahmedabad. So we all used to say, you know, they have a different callants about themselves, SEPT and NID Ahmedabad. So it's great to see NID Amravati students also. I came few months back to the institutes. It's great to see this institute which has come up pretty well, much more way to go. It's great to know the contributions that all the directors till now, all the faculty till now have made it being, I can't call it a new institute now, but definitely a growing up institute, has its own challenges. Without the cooperation of students and parents, you know, getting through those challenges in a new institute is not possible. So really grateful for all the patience and all the contribution made by each one of you present in this hall today, and even those people who are not present, to make this institute prosper in the years to come. May we have placement cells, may we have international, national collaborations, may we have many startups, and maybe have unicorns coming out from these bunch of students. I see lots of hope and lots of future. Lots of future in design. May design thinking come in the systems that we have in government, in policy making, in how, may this culture of thinking in a planned way and design thinking incorporate in us right from when we go to schools till we work, because that really adds value to the society as such. Once again, best wishes. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, for your inspiring words that will surely resonate with our graduates as they embark on their new journeys. Design education in India owes much to visionaries who shaped its landscape, and one such distinguished leader is Dr. Darli Koshi. A respected academician and industry expert, Dr. Darli Koshi was the 5th director of the National Institute of Design, Ahmedabad, from 2000 to 2009, leading the institution through a transformative decade. Before that, he played an instrumental role in elevating NIFT Delhi into one of Asia's premier fashion institutes. Under his leadership, NID strengthened its collaborations with industries, leading to iconic brand identities for organizations like SBI and Indian Airlines. Dr. Koshi's strategic vision also laid the groundwork for the expansion of design education in India, envisioning multiple NID campuses across the country. His contributions continue to shape the future of Indian design, bridging tradition with modern innovation. Now, it is our privilege to invite our esteemed guest of honor, Dr. Darli Koshi, to share his views and message to the graduating students.
Putting this glass of water, you will think that I'm going to make a very long speech. Good afternoon. I will, make this speech in 2 parts. One was just comments since I came late afternoon yesterday, and I thought of going to see the great stupa, about 40-45 kilometers from here. And then, my personal feelings of being here in this city or abode of immortals, Amaravati. I want to, first of all, thank the chairperson of the governing councils of all the NID, new NIDs, Dr. Sandhya Buller, IAS. I had the opportunity to spend some time with her in the breakfast table, and I found her wisdom and her practical approach, pragmatic approach, very, very important to these growing institutions at this stage. Thank you, ma'am. Dr. Bhavamik Nagar is a colleague from NID days, and he's a tech-savvy, dynamic director. And you are fortunate to have him in this campus at this stage when you require a lot of groundbreaking work to make this one of the best institutes in the world. My faculty colleagues, from what I gathered, about 14 of them, 14 faculty members, yes. All talented young people, and it is great to have them here. The graduating students, 259 of them. I thought, both the chairperson, I had an endurance test by standing and giving out the awards. But I must say that for me, it was like a time machine, because we are ending the first quarter of the new century. This is almost, the February is just the second month, but it's still the last year of the first quarter of a century. When I stand here, I remember that I became director exactly at the beginning of the new century. So to stand here 25 years later, 15 years after leaving NID Ahmedabad in 2009, around January, it is certainly deja vu, and also quite like a time machine where you all, with the young, vibrant, smiling, ambitious, and very, very energetic, enthusiastic, 259 graduating students, shaking hands with them was in some way the Amir Khan film, where you have, by shaking hands, you probably learn another language. For me, it was like, by shaking hands with you, I got some years back in my life. So thank you all. And now I'll just say a few snippets, and then, because it's the text, we used to publish leading lights of design, the convocation speeches of all the eminent people who came to NID. So I think they will need a text finally. So what I wanted to say was that I used to think why this Amaravati was selected, and I had wanted an answer to that question. So by visiting this Satavahana dynasty's empire, hidden under the citadel, remnants of the citadel, the great stupa, 45 kilometers away, I discovered that, somewhere or other the capitals come back. It was one of the capitals. I understand there were two capitals for Satavahana Empire, and Amaravati was a capital. And to be selected as the capital city of Andhra Pradesh is very significant, as you are having a new mega capital with 10 different cities in the making. And you are part of that education city. And when I looked around, and my colleagues from NID AP in the car was telling one institute has 16,000 students already, and another institute has 14,000, and another institute some 9,000. When you start looking at it, you can look at the future in 10 years' time. It will be like a Manipal education hub or Pune education hub. So it is very fortunate that you are part of a greenfield project in an education city within the Amaravati large region, capital region. And it gives you the feeling of the past Satavahana Empire. Incidentally, they were the first rulers to have the coins with their faces printed on the coin. I only know one designer who has his face on the currency, that is Alvar Aalto. And here I am seeing that the Sadavahana Empire had the coins with their kings' faces on the coin. And when I saw the stupa, the lotus, for example, how it has been sculpted, such a perfection in design. So I believe that, en route to this stupa and to NID, you have the greenest nature around you. The banana farms, the sweet corn plants, and large number of varieties of different species, including sugarcane. And so you need to really look at this place as a platform when you are going forward. And I wanted you to connect to this great campus in the making. And it is tough, early years of a campus. I went to IIT Guwahati some years back. It was a tin shed campus. But you must see now, today the most beautiful rivulets inside and large, facilities for the students. So it changes. I studied in IIT Delhi for my doctorate. That campus keeps on developing and evolving. Every time you go there, you find new buildings come up. Cochin University, the other day I was there. It is completely changed with international students block and various kinds of facilities. So do not stop believing that it is a great future with 800 million people under the age of 35. There is no other country which has so much of youth. So with this, I just wanted to place the context in which I am going to say a few words today. From the perspective of the history and the present dilemmas and a bit of future, where are the directions it is going to take? Obviously, there are 5 pages. It should take 25 minutes. And the structure is something like this. Initially, I just look at the programs a bit, and then I go to the structured presentation, talk on learnings from the past, some present dilemmas, and designing the future. So once you are clear about how it will go, you will have some patience to just, sit through and listen to this. Okay, now I go to the written part of it. It is truly a great honor and privilege to be here with you as the convocation speaker of the second convocation, especially in this hall, in honor of a great son of India, Pingali Vengayya, who had designed the initial version of the Indian national flag in 1931. Of course, the flag evolved and it's no more looking like the previous one, but I would call he's the modern day graphic designer if you look at the time when he designed all those flags. My tributes to his memory. Again, you have a context of design in this hall itself. The NID Andhra Pradesh is in its formative and most exciting years. It's a great opportunity for ushering in sustainable design innovations by both the faculty and student teams working together. As I gather, currently UG programs in industrial, communication, and textile and apparel design are being offered at the institute, which are all in a way to impart foundational skills and conceptual base to prepare you for the future as consummate designers with vision and purpose. Today, the second convocation is taking place to award degrees to graduates from 5 batches, that is from 2nd to 6th batch. A total of 259 students are being conferred degrees. And I would like to congratulate all the graduating students, their parents, faculty members, and also the management team for the rapid strides made in this first decade, 2015 to 2025. It is interesting that this particular institute is the second national institute. NID Andhra Pradesh is the second National Institute of Design in India, set up after NID Ahmedabad. That was set up in 1961. This came up in 2015. Following the recommendations made in the National Design Policy of 2007, which I had the privilege to spearhead in that eventful decade from the dawn of a new millennium and new century. The key concepts for this convocation, embrace, engage, and emerge, reflect the efforts towards inclusive and ethical learning at NID AP, instilling in students, all of you young designers, sensitivity towards responsible design. It is heartening to note that you have drawn inspiration from Koya, the indigenous tribal community, and their sustainable practices and vibrant culture. I really liked the logo of this current convocation, and it's a very distinct, very clear, sensitive message. I am truly appreciative of the efforts of the Government of India in setting up 4 additional NIDs in this last decade, giving much required fillip to spread of quality design education in the country. There are now 300 universities and 3,000 colleges, as reported, offering design courses, and the expression national design deficit, coined in 2000, has become redundant now. In my very first semester address at NID Ahmedabad in 2000, I remember telling the body of eager students that eventually there will be only 3 genres of courses: products, services, and experiences. And the future seems to be veering more and more towards experience design, combining visceral and virtual, analog and digital, and products and services. Inviting me to speak at this convocation might have the intent to connect past, present, and future. We are on the path to celebrate our great country's post-independence centennial, which is described as Amrit Kal. The demographic edge of India, which Mark Tully called demographic bulge, with 800 million of our population under the age of 35, 65% plus, will take you there in the pivotal positions of the country. You have to partake with passion in this manthan to bring out the Amrit of your sustainable design innovations and ensure their quality and purity, sheltering from toxins. All of you have read Alice in Wonderland. You may recall Alice in Wonderland momentarily and the famed conversation between Alice and the Cheshire Cat. Would you tell me, please, which way I ought to go from here? The Cheshire Cat answered, that depends a good deal on where you want to get to. Alice says very casually, I don't much care where. The Cheshire Cat then retorts that then it doesn't matter which way you go. All of you have probably decided already where you want to get to. And I have seen by shaking hands and talking to them, large number of the medical products design, a lot of them in animation, many in textile, home furnishings, a variety of subjects. In my days of directorship of NID Ahmedabad, I was requested by an outstanding design student undergoing an internship in Milan, when I had met her there on a visit, to talk to her parents on my return, to explain what she has accomplished, and that her chosen career in design is a respected one. I did talk to the students' parents on my return, and they were very relieved. That was 20 years ago. I am sure your parents are not asking the same question anymore, as design has evolved as a much sought-after career choice. However, please do make sure you make the right choices at the critical junctures, using your hands, which is about skills, continuously improving your skills. Heart, the emotional connect, and head, analytical, logical reasoning of regulatory systems, for example, in automobile design, in the right proportion. A bend in the road will not be a problem if you can see the bend sufficiently early enough, and that quality is very essential for designers in particular. At the beginning of a new millennium and new century in 2000, I had to face a fork on the road, reminding me of Robert Frost's poem, Choices Had to Be Made, to break from the past while connecting the past with present and future seamlessly. I am in a way lucky director who had to face flash floods in 2000, massive earthquake which affected the campus infrastructure badly in 2001, January 26th in fact, and many other challenges along the way. And through all that I could learn several valuable life lessons. Turning adversity to opportunity is one of the most important lessons I have learned. Turning adversity to opportunity. I have also the great satisfaction of reading the history of my own directorship in my own lifetime in NID's Golden Jubilee publication, 1961 to 2011. And that gives me the perspective to talk to you with some understanding which you may like to consider. Recently, I saw a Facebook post by a group of NID alumni recalling their days 20 years back in 2004, when I had supported a music band of the students, Dry State Lime Soda, and it seems the timely support extended at that point has created 100x value for them later in their professional life. The Facebook post of the students said, the ROI, return on investment, on this was 100-fold. This is the best compliment I have received from the students so far. This clearly brings out the need for holistic development of the young designers. A director, our Dr. Bhavik Nagarma, like to give attention. The holistic development of the young designers. Please do explore all your innate talents during this period without hesitation. Success is 99% perspiration and 1% inspiration. Also, it is rightly said, luck favors the brave. Courage is an important quality you must exert. Confidence in yourself is the key, supported by persistent efforts to continuously upgrade your skills and craftsmanship. I have taken one dictum from NID Ahmedabad, and that is my great learning. Learning to know, learning to do, and learning to learn. And as you know, learning to learn has become currently so much more important than in the days earlier. Let us look at some learnings from the past and assess the present and look ahead at the future. Now I look at the learnings from the past. We are at the fag end of the first quarter of the century, 2025. The NID traversed the journey from 1961 to 2000, inspired by Charles and Raim's iconic India report, but had to straddle many worlds. The ruptured terrain of traditional crafts in India, 200 years of rupture. And in fact, Shashi Tharoor in his book has written, the bones of the weavers were getting bleached in the central India. That was the kind of conditions of craft. And the emerging India's quest for an Indian idiom of design, or an idiom for Indian design. The new millennium and the new century threw up even more complex challenges and exciting opportunities. It was a momentous period which necessitated considerable disruptive changes and consequently continuous change management. You may find some useful lessons in hyper-seeing, is a word from architecture. Hyper-seeing the future from the present, picking up the right signals with long-term impact in mind. For instance, the Union Commerce Minister showing me a Philip Stark design on the cover of Time magazine, asking me a pertinent question. When would we see, this was my first meeting with the Commerce Minister in 2000. He asked me this question, I had not even seen the cover of this magazine. When would we see a global design by an Indian designer on the cover page of the Time magazine? That was the question he asked. It was a thought-provoking moment for me. My mission during the decade of 2000s was influenced by that question, and the steps taken were broadly in response. So obviously a lot of work got done in design education and promotion, culminating in the very first National Design Policy of February 2007. We changed the course of design in the country, and 4 new NIDs were part of that strategy. Time has come for a new national design policy, and I understood from ma'am today, the chairperson of NID, that already the government is at work. And I have written a series of 7 to 8 short articles recently in LinkedIn on the subject. Those who are interested can check on the LinkedIn, the last 8 posts on the policy framework. In the rapidly evolving context of LPG, liberalization, privatization, and globalization, from early 1990s, design was being influenced increasingly by technology and had to transform to become more and more consumer-centric. In 2005, close to 100 design educators from all over the world met for an international conference at the NID on design education, tradition, and modernity, which is also embedded in the theme of this year's convocation here in Andhra Pradesh, Amaravati, and deliberated to bring about a statement of intent on the future of design education. What are those pivotal points? 1, partnership with community, as you are doing with the tribal indigenous community here. Creation of collaborative networks. Across the world is now your Maidan. You can make global networks. Developing students to be culturally sensitive, to tap multidisciplinary and cross-cultural sources to facilitate originality and innovation. Please make sure that your thinking stays original. Design education geared to improve quality of lives after considering physical, cognitive, social, cultural, emotional, economic, and other real needs. Design research to empower designers in assuring quality and achieving leadership. I want to underline this. Without deep dive design research, you cannot bring a true innovation which will be respected, and many of you have won awards. I was very happy to hear from Dr. Bhavik Nagar the number of awards already you are winning in this early part of your campus. Design curricula to be flexible and updatable. Don't hold it as a written command on the stone. You discuss with your faculty and keep updating the curricula to the extent possible. These tenets drawn up after 3 days of deep dive still remain relevant, mostly in my view. What are the new factors which affect design education according to you all? Certainly, environmental impact of design has assumed overriding importance. I see a number of textile and fashion students here. For instance, in fashion business, 80% of the decisions which impact sustainability are at the design stage. This is true for many other sectors. The upcoming or already in force many places in Europe and US indicate the kind of regulations which are going to control sustainability issues. Now, what are the present dilemmas? In my view, the aggressive worlds of innovation and technology have usurped a lot of the space occupied by design, but have opened up simultaneously new vistas for innovation through collaborative partnerships. Theodore Levitt, a marketing guru which we all learned during MBA days, said long ago, design is the application of creativity in the process of innovation. I repeat, design is the application of creativity in the process of innovation. Design needs to rediscover the power of creativity. If this fundamental human trait, which is one of the oldest human qualities, is not fully stretched by designers, design as a profession runs the risk of losing its magic. Edward O. Wilson, in his book, The Origins of Creativity, demonstrated how creativity began not 10,000 years ago, but as we have long assumed, but over 1 lakh years ago in the Paleolithic age. I have this nagging feeling that designers have begun to subsume the word creativity with increasing focus on technology. It is up to the design community to enlarge the vision and the roles. Design needs to connect more dots. As the very creative designer Dhun Karkaria, I think he is alive, Dhun Karkaria, but I read somewhere, I hope he is alive and kicking, at NID used to remind, you need to take the dot, that is referring to the dot in the NID logo, for a long walk. You have also a logo of NID AP. It is also a dot. Take it for a long walk and transcend the limits, as the breakthrough designs and innovations are outcomes of transdisciplinary encounters and deep dive research. Now we look at and gaze at the future. Deciding the future. First part, only 4 small points. Number 1, evolving creative economy. Creative economy is certainly on top of the list. India's creative economy has been evolving and is a $30 billion industry in 2024, contributing nearly 2.5% of GDP, providing livelihoods to 8% of the population. In the coalescing process of such an economy, various creative endeavors and industry get synergized. I'll take an example. How many people know Taylor Swift? Raise your hands. Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift's a contract with Singapore prevented Singapore or all other Southeast Asian countries from entering into contract with her. Just one musical program, or here in Ahmedabad also, I think the Coldplay. You have to look at music, you have to look at crafts, you will have to look at food, you will have to look at cuisine, you will have to look at all these components and creator content and create this, synergize this creative economy. So it is not so simple a concept. For example, Amaravati can be viewed not just as a mega capital city in the making, but a model for long-term sustainable design. When I was undergoing the Faculty Development Fellowship in 87-88 at the FIT New York, the professor of merchandising, Miss Elaine Stone, made a statement which became a lighthouse during my studies there. What did she say? Don't think FIT is your world and classroom, but New York City, the Big Apple, is your world and classroom. I would say Amaravati, for the current students, is a major classroom, and even others who passed out should come back and try to understand the 10 cities configuration and how the city is being designed. In the current context, Amaravati is your world and classroom to a large extent. Amaravati being in a stage of rapid development as a designed new city. After Chandigarh, as the Honorable Chief Minister of AP said in a recent press interview, is indeed an immersive, unique opportunity to understand design in all its dimensions and for realizing the amazing power of design to transform. Imagine after Chandigarh, this is the second designed city in the country. Of course, it got stopped and now it is again rebuilding, but I think it is a good time to look at it. Also to promote design democracy at the grassroots and to create a sustainable future. Already, I can see from the design of the convocation invite your quest for sustainable design practices. Late Sri Ratan Tata, chairman of Tata Sons, was an epitome of creative leadership. He was in fact a designer at heart. I may quote from what he wrote in the foreword to my book, Indian Design Age. One of the students said that she has read the book, so it is an old book now, 2008 by Rowley Books. But it had a subtitle, Strategic Insights for Success in the Creative Economy. 15 years back, I was focusing on the creative economy. He says, the NID is among the most prominent repositories of India's talent and knowledge in design. I have been following the Institute's initiatives into new areas like transportation and automobile design, and its endeavor to transform itself into an internationally acclaimed multi-campus institute. Then he goes on to assert, to simplify matters somewhat, the book's call is to create a movement towards realizing the dream of design in India made for the world. I believe this is very much an unfinished task, and you all need to take the baton and run forward. I quoted this to reiterate the vision of the subtitle of my book, Strategic Insights for Success in the Creative Economy, which in fact was the purpose of the book on the premise that strategic design can catalyze a creative economy in India. In fact, we started a strategic design management program at NID Ahmedabad at that time. UNCTAD defines creative economy as the outcome of the interplay of creativity, intellectual property, knowledge, and technology. As students of design, it is desirable to look at the world not just as designers of products, services and experiences, but as creative problem. I think Dr. Bhavik Nagar mentioned about this creative problem solvers and visionaries of a new creative economy, driven by innovation, knowledge, advanced technologies, and intangible values of crafts and alchemy of design. Next, I look at care economy, C-A-R-E, care economy. A report of 2024 on formulating a strategy for India's care economy, unlocking opportunities, has estimated the share of India's care economy as 17% of India's GDP. The report says, for the long-term growth and balanced development of Indian society, there is a need to prioritize the evolution of care economy, which not only covers the population of children, but also over 120 million elderly population and nearly 30 million people with disabilities. Healthy development of the care economy in India is necessary to support the primary caregivers in our society, the majority of whom happen to be women within our families. United Nations Population Fund and NID Aayog have pointed out that in 2022, the percentage of elderly was about 10.5% of the population, and children 0 to 14. But by 2050, will be 20.8% elderly. In Kerala, it will push about 25%. In different states, the demographic contours will change. And children, 18% only. Young designers are encouraged to study in depth these data points and trends to tap an unprecedented opportunity to pursue social design and to catalyze societal innovation. You're all doing individual innovation, but I would call for societal innovation. Design, being a horizontal creative force, can transform the care economy using the values of crafts and contemporary design thinking to bring about a healing touch and better quality of living. We have just concluding with two other paragraphs. Circular economy. Sustainability was considered an optional choice until recently, but now it is a must-have strategy. The dramatic change in characteristics of consumer behavior in the age of coronavirus, this was a term used by Philip Kotler, a marketing guru. He has written 5 different typologies of consumers who have emerged in the world, have given rise to responsible production and mindful consumption. Embraces 3 revolutionary ideas. Sustainable design embraces 3 revolutionary ideas. 1, to green the industrial machine process. 2, to repair social and business practices. And 3, to create a new way of living. India has an unprecedented opportunity to position itself as an epicenter of sustainable design and green manufacturing, and many initiatives are already underway. You as young designers have great opportunities opening up to be part of Think Green movement. In fact, this was a youth declaration in Abu Dhabi in 2017, where youth decided that they will think green and become trailblazers of the emerging circular economy. The last point is on digital and startup economy. We cannot overlook the far-reaching impact of exponential technologies, including AI, which many of you talked about, and startup world. India has a strong and ubiquitous information technology infrastructure. The digital natives of the new generations are leading the way. The COVID pandemic has had the collateral gain of expanding the market for digital media and creative industries like AVGC, animation, visual media, graphics, and comics, as well as entertainment sector. A brand new center of excellence has come up in Bangalore, has come up in Bangalore with government support, which is an initiative to galvanize hyperactivity centers of creative economy. Within this campus, here, there is such a possibility of setting up a hyperactivity center focused on these new engines of creative economy. This is an opportunity to work with the emerging technologies and make them more human-centric and user-friendly. On 15th February 2005, we are on 22nd, just about a week ago, in 2005, the then Chief Minister of Gujarat, Shri Narendra Modi ji, now our Honorable Prime Minister, had inaugurated country's first national design business incubator, an offshoot of NID, as a Section 8 company. And I was its founding chairman, so I'm very happy that it has completed 20 years. In this February 2025, we can all be proud of the fact that the incubator has supported over 200 designpreneurs. Startup India, together with India's leadership in digitalization, you all have unprecedented opportunities to create global design brands, and you have to seize the moment to influence the global positioning of creative India. This word should not be forgotten. We are talking so many Indias, but creative India. I can see that many of you coming from different parts of the country have assembled here because you are creative. So, concluding, the creative economy, care economy, circular economy, and digital and startup economy will be the broad directions with which design education and research and design fraternity will have to deeply engage with. And I'm sure the opportunities that await you all will be exciting, edifying, and rewarding. Let me end with a few lines from the well-known Serenity Prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Jai Hind, ladies and gentlemen.
As a token of our gratitude and appreciation, we now request GC Chairperson Ma'am to present a memento to our esteemed guest of honor.
In return, I would like to, present. One is a monograph, which was the Pupul Jekar memorial speech, which I delivered a couple of months back. in Delhi. And this is a book called All by Design, which is only available at very huge expenditure. So I thought I will give these books to your library, to the director.
We now request the Deputy Registrar, Mr. Bhumaya Bandi, for a vote of thanks.
Respected Chief Guest, Dr. Darli Koshli, our esteemed Chairperson of the Governing Council, Dr. Sandhya Bullu Ma'am, our Honorable Director, Dr. Bhaumik Nagar, distinguished faculty, proud parents, and guests, press, and our graduating students. It's a privilege to express my sincere gratitude on this special occasion. We are delighted to honor our graduates who are preserved through several challenges at our transit campus and awaited patiently for this memorable day. Our deepest thanks to Dr. Koshi for your inspiring presence and words. Your insights have truly resonated with us all. We also deeply appreciate the continued leadership and support of our Governing Council Chairperson, Dr. Sandhya Ma'am, and our Honorable Director, Dr. Bhaumik Sir. To all our dedicated faculty members, thank you so much. Thank you for all your tireless efforts in shaping our students' journey, especially during their time at the transit campus. Your guidance have been invaluable, and our all staff members, your contribution behind the screens are deeply appreciated. To all the parents and families, thank you so much for your unwavering belief and support. To all our graduates, again, congratulations once again. Today celebrates your hard work, resilience, and determination. We especially acknowledge the unique challenges faced by you. We really acknowledge that. And may you continue to embrace challenges, stay curious, and create with the purpose. To all the present students, to all the volunteers and student representatives who have been continuously working from last 1 week to 10 days, who made this convocation a success. Your dedication has been made this day very memorable. Wishing you all continued success and happiness. Thank you so much. Thank you. Jai Hind.
We now request Activities Chairperson for Education, Dr. Amaltas Khan, to further the proceedings of the Convocation Ceremony.
Respected Chairperson of the Governing Council, I request you to please declare the convocation closed.
With the successful completion of this convocation ceremony, I now declare this convocation officially closed.
We shall now prepare for our exit after the national anthem. After the national anthem, it is requested to the guests and graduates to please remain seated till the GC members and faculty members exit the dais. Additionally, we are pleased to announce the arrangement of convocation lunch behind academic block. Post lunch, you may please join to see the graduation exhibition arranged at the ground floor of the academic block and graduation display arranged at the first floor of the academic block. This showcases the outstanding work of our graduates. We encourage all of you to visit and celebrate the creativity and achievements of our graduates and present batch of students. May I now request everyone to please rise for the national anthem.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा चञ्चल जलधितरङ्गा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशिष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
The GC members and faculty members may proceed towards the exit. Thank you all for being part of this memorable occasion. Congratulations once again to all our graduates.
Kind attention, all the graduating students. Small announcement from academic office. So before you exit, we are going to make all your degree certificates available online through DigiLocker. So you need to create something called ABC, Academic Bank of Credit ID. Okay, so soon we'll be floating another email to you to share that particular details to us, so that you can download your degree certificate in the through DigiLocker using your ABC ID. Okay, and one more thing, your degree certificate need to be supplemented with the academic transcript. Okay, I think we were trying to take your certificates back right now, but you didn't give. Okay, so right now hand over your degree certificates, collect it from academic office by signing in a register. Okay, and you will also need to, we will also give you one academic transcript, which is a consolidated mark sheet of entire 8 semesters, which will be, again, your degree is valid only through that. Okay, so right now, just hand over the degree certificate, have your lunch peacefully, and then while leaving, take the certificate and leave. Both the certificates. Don't forget to take both the certificates. Right? You need to sign it like graduating degree certificate also. Stole anyway that you need to give.